What if everything you thought you knew about Darwin's theory of evolution were not true? What if it turns out that this world is not made out of matter, like the Darwinians say, but out of mind, like the Zen masters say, and like all the high quantum physicists say too, and have been saying for over 100 years? In other words, what if it turns out that all those dreary old Newtonian scientists who kept screaming at you that Darwin's fervently mindless theory is true as the law of gravity, were not what they seem? What if they aren't really scientists at all, but priests? Rigid, dogmatic, ruthlessly intolerant priests. And what if those priests, what I call the priests of old science, have imposed a hidden religious orthodoxy on you? An orthodoxy that they have concealed in plain sight by defining their zealous, burning, fanatic religious belief as science. Let's bring this idea down to earth. Let's make it more real for you by putting some well-known names to it. The first name is Carl Sagan. The second is Neil deGrasse Tyson. The third is Richard Dawkins. These are the names of some very famous scientists, all of whom won their fame through their gift of communicating science, of bringing it alive for the masses. And all of them are, or in the case of Sagan, were, fierce and strident defenders of Darwin's silly putty theory. Not one of them has been known to miss a chance to remind you that Darwin's theory is true as the law of gravity. But I say that these three, and the millions of others just exactly like them, should not be seen as scientists, that they should rather be seen as priests of old science, rigid, dogmatic, ruthlessly intolerant. I say that they should be seen as completely irrational religious fanatics, pretending to be men of cool, dispassionate reason. And if this contention strikes you as false, I can prove it to you. I can prove it to anyone who has the use of their rational mind. Actually, I have proved this contention. I have proved it in Part 5 of my very first magic, fantastic, metaphysical fairy tale, a mind-bending, soul-stirring, life-changing epic that is full of all those good-time, forgotten things like wonder, enchantment, transcendent mystery, and meaning. It's an all-epic that's entitled Quantum Dawn Irrationale, the Biological Heretic.
Hello, this is Stephen Hawking speaking. After reading an advanced copy of Quantum Dawn Irrational, the Biological Heretic, supplied to me by Edward St. Charles, I must say that I was thoroughly impressed. St. Charles has surely captured the essence of the follies of science, and his book is a must-read.
And there you have it, an endorsement from the highest authority. Pre-order your copy of Quantum Dawn Irrational today and receive your personalized message penned by none other than Edward St. Charles himself within the inside cover. Visit www.denverradiance.com to order, and do it now before the time limit is up. Quantum Dawn Irrational, the book of the century.